everyone, a really warm welcome back to the channel. Well, today, guess what? It's Fix It Day again. Isn't it always Fix It Day? Anyway, not being satisfied with small, niggly, annoying things is how things roll around this place. Let's get them fixed and get them sorted and no longer be annoyed by such little aggravations. Anyway, sometimes that's what happens when you own something a little bit different, isn't it? You run into a whole new set of problems. Anyway, today's little fix-it may affect only Arebas, or it may be a wider problem, which is why I thought I'd make a video in case anybody else has the same issue. And that is that our awning rail, so how to try and explain this. So the caravan is curved on the corner, is beautifully curved, and then the awning rail sits a little bit down from the top. So it doesn't sit right on the join between the wall and the side. It actually sits about 10 centimeters lower, and that is one of the reasons why Fiammas and Arebas don't leak, because this is a single panel that does this curve, but it's leaking in a different way. So I've got this awning rail here, and whenever we've got an awning on, it leaks inside the awning because water somehow gets inside the awning rail, gets inside the kedar strip, and then just runs down the wall on the inside. I will insert some footage here so you can see exactly what the problem is.
No, they're under the caravan. They're fine.
Your flip-flops are,
Oh, why are the flip-flops getting wet?
because of the awning leaking. Well, you have to finance that.
So this seems to happen no matter what awning we've got on. So whether we've got one of the short porchy drive-away things which sit level with the awning rail itself, or whether we've got our big Vortex Aronde awning on, which I will do a review of at some point, because those things are handmade in the Netherlands and they are beautiful. They're not so well known in the UK, but it's absolutely fantastic awning, and they make it for all sorts of different caravans. So anyway, I'll get to that at some point. So anyway, this Vortex Aronde, rather than, if that's the awning rail, rather than the roof sitting level, which drive away and camper van awnings do when I put them on this shorter awning rail, the Vortex Aronde actually goes up a bit before it goes down again. So it creates a bit of a channel behind. Now, the channel, this side is mud wall, so it's completely impervious, waterproof fabric, and it makes a sort of loop. I haven't got enough hands the right way around. So that's the awning rail. The back rail of the awning comes down and it makes a bit of a loop there. So it just try and catch the water that's coming out. But clearly some of it is getting in behind and getting stuck in the kedar beading, and it's just not running off fast enough, so it's coming down through. It's not quite as bad when the big Vortex is up as it is in one of our little porchy awnings. It's a complete disaster in the little Outdoor Revolution. But still, it happens most of the time. So today's video is all about putting one of these things. This is a Fiamma Drip Strip up. Let me see if I've got a little bit to show you. Yes, I do. So look, there's a Fiamma Drip Strip. You see the profile of that thing? It's a spider web on the end. So there's a drip strip. So this bit sticks on the wall of the caravan, and then hopefully any rain comes down the wall into that. And I'm going to stick it just above the existing awning channel to hopefully take anything that's coming off the edge and pick that up and get rid of it before it gets that far down. I'm not going to stick it right on top the awning channel because I want to leave a little bit of space in case anything gets stuck in there. Then the water can roll off in the normal way, and I don't want to reduce any of the space that's available for water if it happens to get stuck in that bit. So that's the plan. Now this double-sided tape stuff allegedly just sticks like it is to the vehicle, and it's supposed to be VHB quality 3M tape, so that is the stuff that people sometimes stick body panels onto cars with. So it should be really good. There is no branding whatsoever on here, so I don't believe it's actual 3M VHB tape. Something of that ilk, hopefully. A lot of people have complained about two key problems, and I'll show you how I dealt with those in a minute. The first of which being when it arrives from the mail order place, because there's very few places you can buy this. So unless you happen to live near one of them, you have to mail order it. So it arrives in a tight loop, obviously, to get it through the mail. And you can see that this one is still holding its loop. So it's pretty tough stuff to bend. So does it look like I'm being strong? Arrgh. So it arrives looped up, so it's quite difficult to get it to stretch out flat. And a lot of people have complained that this stuff is not sticky enough. It does not work very well. So I'm going to get the caravan really, really well cleaned. Not just with soap and water. I'm going to put some IPA on it, some isopropyl alcohol. It'll be clean then, yeah, for sure. Atomic level clean, that's what we like. Anyway, then I'll stick it on, and then we know full well that if it doesn't stick, it is not the person doing the application's fault. So there. Let's stop chatting and get outside, because before I fit it, I've got to wash the caravan. So here's the awning rail issue. You can see just here, I've got a double rail here, which I think you've seen before, and there's one of these sort of circular clear things. The bottom one's stuck reasonably well, although it's got yick inside, because you can see the nail bubble there. So awning coming in this way is okay, but it's still got this sort of ridge to slide over, it's quite thick. But the top one is forever coming off, and in fact, tried to stick it back on repeatedly during the services, and that ended up just getting cut off. So we've got this annoying join in the awning rail, and this is really bad because it's not aligned at all. So I'm going to replace the tape up there, and then we're going to put the drip stop above. So let's go find the drip stop and cut it down while this bit's drying. And there it is, spread out on the floor. So we're lucky enough to have this garden room, and when this drip stop arrived, it was very tightly bundled, obviously, to get it through the post. So it's spread out all the way around the room to try and let it relax a bit, which it hasn't really done, considering it's been spread out for 2 weeks now. It's not too bad. Along there's not too bad. The bit going round behind the sofa. So let's get 4 meters measured out and chopped off, and then we can get it try and straighten it out a bit. There we go. What do you think of that? Hopefully that's tight enough. Right, now, still a bit twirly, so I might go and see if I can put this over the washing line for a bit, see if that helps it in the sun to get nice and soft and easier to lay. But I need both hands for that, so you guys are going to have to come back in a minute. Alright, so I've managed to clip it to the laundry line, the washing line. All the way down here, some of it's come undone. I put most of it on like that to start with. But as you can see, most of it has spun off. Anyway, we'll leave it here, baking in the sun, while I get the rest of the roof ready. drip has been on for 2 weeks. It hasn't moved anywhere. It hasn't wobbled. It seems to be stuck perfectly well. I haven't towed the caravan anywhere. We've had rain. We've had wind. It's not been freezing yet, but it has got down to single figures, I'd say. And we've had some very warm, sunny days. So it's probably every possible weather that could possibly have tested it in the last couple of weeks. And it's still fixed on. So I am happy with it for now. We'll see how it gets on over the next year or so. Anyway, really hope you enjoyed watching the little install. If you've got a similar problem, maybe this can fix it. I haven't yet been out with the awning on in a torrential downpour, so I can't categorically say that I have fixed it. I will let you know when I have something relevant and useful to say. I'll put an update on the channel here. For now, thanks so much for watching. Do ding the donger, press the thumbs up, whatever it is you're supposed to do. Thank you very much. Most appreciated, and I will catch you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you. So bye for now. See ya.